Welcome to another episode, everyone. So I'm back. Now, I told you all before that my new channel was called Politics Left and Right. It was that. I changed the name. The channel was called Reactionary Politics. I'm going to try to put a link here, or at least a link to a video that you all can click on to. I don't even think YouTube has my channel in the algorithm yet. I mean, ain't nothing happening over there with that channel, but it's gonna be the channel that's gonna be booming before it's all said and done. I'm about to put my heart and soul into it. I'm still putting my heart and soul into this channel too, of course, dropping content over here every day. I'll put my heart and soul into that channel because it's a bigger issues going on over there, and it's gonna pick up sooner or later. Trust me, I'm dedicated to it. So you all support me and go over there and subscribe to the channel, watch the videos so we can get this channel going a little bit, get it in the algorithm. Reactionary Politics. And here on this channel, I need to obviously stay away from another strike, at least within the next 90 days, but period, So I'm gonna be careful with the content that I do. I'm pretty safe with this no jumper content, I guess, until they start saying something about me or whatever. I don't know. Somebody told on me though, for sure. I figured that out. But thank you all for your support. Thank you all for supporting me. Being there for me from day one. Go support me on my other channel, Reactionary Politics. And we're going to get into it over there. We can get into it over here too. Now we're going to, and Jefe, I'm coming back and I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's been going on. I've been focused on the other channel, which is dealing with politics. So that's a lot of stuff that's been popping up on my feed, not this stuff right here. So I don't really know. I'm trying to catch up with everything now. And here, and Jefe is addressing fans, as it's worded as he's addressing fans. What does it say here? And Jefe addresses fans saying he should have protected Ricky from Wack. So this is a conversation these individuals are having. Of course, they're referring to Wack 100 calling in and pressing Ricky inexplicably for something that they say he didn't say. They're saying and Jefe said it. I don't know. I hadn't even watched that video. But whatever Wack 100 was hooping and hollering about at Ricky, kept putting his name in his mouth and all this. They saying Ant is the one that said it. And that Ant should have spoke up when Wack called in, knowing that he's the one that said whatever it was. I don't know about all that. I didn't catch that part. But I'm just catching y'all up onto what's been going on. So now they're about to have this conversation about whether Aunt Jefe should have jumped in during that conversation with Wack 100 and protected Ricky.
So last week, right? Wack called in on your line, right?
Yeah.
Going back and forth. You told him you swim with the sharks.
Yeah, he didn't call in on my line. He called in on Suspect's line. He didn't call in on my line.
Yeah, but he was talking to you, so it's just a phrase like
Yeah, no, for sure.
Do you feel like, because I'm thinking it's like some of your fans, people been like, man, like random people.
All the comments.
Been hitting, I ain't even know all the comments because I don't even be in the comments, but like random people been thinking, I guess they thinking they attacking me for you. They like, man, hey, why you didn't speak up for Ricky? Hey, why you didn't say nothing when Wack called in? And I'm like, huh?
Bro. Nah, bro, look, we both from the land, bro. If another man is getting at you, you got to get back at him. Jefe can't protect me, bro. Pooh can't protect me. Munchie can't protect me. I got to protect myself. Like I said, I'm cool with all the entertainment shit. You could call me ugly. You could call me this. Say I got a big ass forehead. My pockets is light. All of that is cool. That's all, par for the course. Just don't be sending threats at me, bro. Like I'm not with all the threats. You feel me? Like we all from the same place. We all got to live in the same place. We know what's up, bro. Like
because this what people don't be understanding, right? I feel like a lot of people just think if you a non-affiliate, that takes you out of the aspect of being a man and being able to stand on business. Then on top of that, bro, you like, I don't need to defend Ricky, man. Ricky got, man, a Black Panther background, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Ricky know these defense tactics, man, know what to do and not to do, man. So like, all you weird dudes like just coming like, hey, why you didn't defend him? Because like somebody was talking to him, like you don't get in other man business, unless you called upon or your name is stated. Like, other than that, you let man stand on business.
I mean, I agree with that, and that's why I really wasn't gonna get involved either. It was just upsetting for me. Wack, I don't like bullies. I don't like people who pick on a weak, and I I don't know whether or not Ricky is weak or not. I don't know that individual. But it gave the appearance, the optics of it all was not good because it appeared that Wack was picking on someone who he felt like wasn't going to fight back. As I said at the time, I didn't know Ricky and even where he was from, if he gang banged or whatever. None of that mattered to me, and it still doesn't. And true, when two men are getting into it, you don't want to get involved in that. I've said that many times, particularly in the penitentiary or whatever. You want to let these men hash it out. I've had to go through that many a times. I wanted to step in, and I could not. So I get that aspect of it. Nevertheless, if I said something and someone is upset about what I said, and I'm sitting here with a few individuals, and they call in and say they pick someone else for whatever reason. Maybe they believe that he really said it. And they start coming at this individual over what I said. But the individual just didn't catch the fact that I said it. For whatever reason, he believes that this is the individual that said it, or he knows I said it and just not saying nothing, scared to address me, so he's addressing this individual instead. Whatever the case, I'm going to speak up at that point. Mandatory. The onus is on me to say, hold on, bro, I said that. Fuck you coming at him for? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you come at me with the same shit, it is what it is. It's on then. But I said it. I'm the one that said that. You know what I mean? That period, bro. That's it. Ain't no way around that. Now, again, I don't know that Jefe said anything. I don't know. This is what individuals were saying as to why he should have stood up. They saying, man, you said it, and you know you the one that said it. So that's why you should have stood up and said that you were the one that said it. You know, if that's the case, then yeah, I would agree with that. Yes, absolutely.
That's a part of being a man.
Hey,
for real.
So saying that, right? This is why I know you funny as hell, bro. Because what you said to me, as soon as I said to Ricky after, I said, I ain't gonna hold you, Ricky. You said, why you ain't said that on the phone? I said, I know you was fucking. You was
I thought you.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing, man, hold on, man. Let these dudes finish. Who was this dude, man?
No. I thought you was about to say something like,
oh, no.
Yeah, I thought I jumped out there without letting you land. I thought you was about to say something else. So that's why I was like, oh, no, he off the phone. Don't say nothing now. Like you said, whatever you was going to say, you should have said it when he was on here.
But remember what I said to you? I said that. I was like, bro, like, what?
Yeah, no shit. Everybody should have said something while he was on the phone. Or wait till he get there and say it to his face. Man, who is this dude? Who is Wack? Bro, we all bleed. Man, that's out, man. That's out. That's out.
That ain't my place. Like, I seen what was going on. The same shit I told you when I talked to you. I'm like, bro, shit, I seen what was going on. You feel me? Like, that ain't my place to jump into two grown men ass business. You feel me? Like, I'm going to tell my homie how to, you know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, this is how I feel about it, but anything beyond that is just, you know what I mean? That's on you.
Okay, that was last Monday, right?
Yeah, that was last.
And if that's the case, old boy, whatever your name is, no disrespect, I don't know your name, but whatever your name is, if that's the case, then you should not have said anything when Wack hung up the phone. Because as soon as Wack hung up the phone, that's when he started saying, no, you stood up for yourself. Or then I believe he said, no, you didn't even say it. Like, he know, because remember, I was mad about that. Like, he knew that Wack is calling in, pressing this dude, and this dude was not the one that said anything. At least nothing about what Wack is pressing him for. He had made that comment, whatever that comment was. So, you saying you're not going to get involved when Wack is calling and pressing him, then don't say nothing when he hangs up the phone. Don't get in. You're going to not be involved, keep that same energy, and don't get your ass involved. Dudes, man.
Last Monday.
All right. That was a cool Wednesday show, right? But my takeaway from that, like his rebuttal is like, oh, like he shouldn't have rebutted back or defended himself. He said, I'm from Venice, I'm still with the Sharks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, you said that, you shouldn't have, why you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was me, Munchie.
No. I know, you was suspect. That said that. I'm like, what's wrong with his rebuttal? And then the other thing, I was checking out the Little Meech, Big Meech, and Southwest T thing, and he was right. That's Southwest T and Big Meech's story, and he got his right to tell his story his way, because that's their story, not just Big Meech's story.
Yeah.
Now that being his nephew, now that's cool. Ain't nobody trying to physically harm him or nothing. You know what I mean? Did Southwest eat off that BMF series that was on in the beginning?
Yeah, supposedly he was still getting paid though. I see both though. You feel me? Because I do definitely see people saying that they didn't see that he never confirmed that he was getting paid. But from what I was taught was that like essentially what happened was I guess 50 bought the life rights to that or whatever. So I don't know the business behind it too elaborately to be able to like really get into it that deep. You know what I mean? Like, but from what I was told was that T was seeing some type of bread off it. Whether it was one of the other, like whether it was more Meech or not, I don't know that. But I was hearing at least. But to be honest, after that whole, I did see a lot of people saying like it was both ways. So I can't really. I've never got. Obviously, they would have to be the ones to confirm that type of shit. But on the first thing you were saying was, it's like this, bro. And I already talked to bro about this shit, and I said, yo, listen, I feel like certain on the internet, bro, they don't really necessarily care about your well-being. They might care about you being like right in the moment, but they don't necessarily care about the longevity of the situation. You feel me? And what I was looking at was I was just looking at it's simple as a knife versus a gunfight. You feel me? I would never send my homie into a gunfight with a knife. You feel me? Just point blank, period. And that's kind of where I was leaving it. And that's why I was like, listen, if my homie say all that, like I'm going, like then do your thing. You feel me? You're a grown ass man. You feel me? Like,
so this your homie? Ricky's your homie? Man, miss me with the lame ass excuses, bro. A knife to a gunfight. So he's saying, I was just saying, Ricky, basically you out of your league. It's the same shit. You scared of Wack then. How's it a knife to a gunfight? Wack is the gunfight? Man, these dudes ain't from the street, bro. These dudes, this shit is crazy. He said, I'm trying to save you from a knife, bringing a knife to a gunfight. I was just trying to save you from Wack because, you don't want no problems with him, apparently. He's just a killer. Wack got these dudes scared to death, thinking Wack got these dudes thinking he the biggest gangster. This internet is crazy. Man, this your homie?
I can't stop you from doing that, but what I could say is, bro, it's stupid to fight a gunfight with a knife. Point blank, period. You feel me? And that was that simple. Like, so when, like I said, I was like, bro, it ain't.
What's the knife? What's the knife? Who's the gunfight? Who's the knife? What are you talking about? Everybody got guns. I'm bringing a gun to a gunfight. What are you talking about? Man, get out of here, man. This what the hell I come back to, bro? These dudes with this bullshit.
Nothing wrong with defending yourself. Don't let another tell you that you said something you ain't say. Nigga, you a grown ass man. You feel me? That's all
the
cool.
Craziest part about it though, too, is like I really felt like it was just some flagrant, like getting at me crazy, so like trying to put words in my mouth, knowing damn well I ain't say that. And I'm not gonna turn around and be like, oh well, so and so said and so and so said. I'ma just address it where it's at because it's like
and like for me,
no, you can.
And like for me, like this a media space, right? So like I'm not gonna never take no threats or nothing nobody's saying serious. So for me, on the outside looking in, I was just all.
Who said it? Now I'm gonna have to go back and do some work now. I'm gonna have to go back and do some investigation. Who said whatever it was that was said that pissed Wack 100 off? Something was said there. And either Wack knows who really said it and just didn't want to confront it, or he doesn't know who said it. But something was said there, and clearly, apparently, it was not Ricky that said it. Right? This is something that we all can agree on. It wasn't Ricky that said it. Someone else there said it. And that's why Ricky is saying, I don't want to go throw nobody under the bus and say, man, I didn't even say it, man. So-and-so said it. No, you shouldn't have to. So-and-so should stand up and say, bro, I said that. Now get at me the same way you're getting at him. I said it. And you might get at me like that. Okay, then it's just up, bro. But I said it. For sure, I'm a man. I said that. What you pressing him for? Man, I said that shit. And I meant it. Man. Fuck. Fucking internet, bro. These dudes, man. No, man. I wouldn't, man, y'all can't be my homeboy, bro. Y'all can't come around me, bro. You ain't got my motherfucking back. It's not about, rather, I need you to protect me. I'll protect myself. But you gotta have my back, man. Nah, man. These dudes ain't, nah.
Looking at it like
content,
game.
content,
he
gang.
on some content. Like, I never took it serious. Like, even everything he was saying, I never took it serious. I was like, oh yeah, this some content. Oh yeah, he trolling like on this line.
I feel like I've done that.
No, it's serious. I can't get on young Ant, man. You know what I'm saying? I can, shit. But I don't really know what happened there. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's serious, bro. I take every threat serious. Fuck this internet shit. The internet is one thing, real life is another. I keep trying to explain this shit, man. When you start threatening me, that's no longer some internet shit. The man talking about all I have to do is fake, go to the bathroom, and it can get weird for you. No, it's gonna get weird for whoever you left out here. That's what it's gonna get weird for. It's gonna get weird for you. And the people you brought with you, bro, believe me. No, that was a serious threat. I go to the bathroom and get weird for it. I have my little homies, you know, he threatening to do harm to this man. Media, social media and all that, and, you know, it's just content. Nah. I'm trying to tell y'all better separate that content from real life. That's not content no more. Once you start threatening me.
Few times with Wack though, but it's like by the 6th, 7th threat, it's just like, bro, like what are we doing here? Like you said, like just because I'm not involved with any organization, don't mean that like as a man I shouldn't like stand up for myself. And it's like some shit that I wouldn't take like disrespect like in my face. Like even if I was playing a sport and somebody's like, I'm gonna beat your ass, like I'm not gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you sending a threat towards me, I could be running down the court, you try to dope feed me or some. I'm gonna address it where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I'm a civilian. You feel me? I'm gonna use my constitutional rights to protect my scary ass. You feel me? And it's like I don't want to be a part of the politics. You talking about you gonna bring your little homie up here? Like, bro, I got people that care about me too. And just like I'll tell them, like, nah, it's not. It's
Yo, you see this? Why you laughing, Munchie?
Real shit though, because
hey, Munchie, why you laughing?
Because
man?
no, for real. Because when Pooh called me, I'm like, bro, like we both got to live in the city. The same way, like people be like, oh, I got hella phone calls. My people watch this shit too. They tune in to No Jumper too. Calling me like, yo, bro, what's up?
I don't know what's so funny about that. He say he got people that love him and care about him too. I believe him. That can be my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing finna happen to him like that. And I still stand on what I said, bro. Earlier in my prior video. I don't know what's happened since then. Whether him and Wack have talked and made up as a, you know, obviously I'm on a late freight with some of this stuff the last few days. I know, sure, there's been a lot going on, but I don't know. I explained why already, and the other stuff has been popping up on my channel, and I've been doing this politics stuff on my other channel, Reactionary Politics. So I don't know if they resolved this issue or not. But if they have not, and it's the same thing, bro, with Spody Face, and I'm about to get into that. People saying he got a DP and all this, and he running around with these glasses on. I've seen earlier, and they say he's trying to hide his face and all that because he got a DP. A lot of shit going on with 4 Extra that saying that like he's involved in the DP, even though this is his cousin. And supposedly it's because Spody Face is trying to break away. And I said before, you know what I'm saying? This is none of my business. Obviously the neighborhoods and what they got going on. But what I will make my business is an individual that wants to leave a gang and that gang wants to beat on him or do harm to him and don't want to let him leave, then hit me up. That includes Spody Face. If a motherfucker's serious saying, I'm done with this shit, and a motherfucker gonna beat you and do harm to you because you don't want to harm your people anymore, then fuck them.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like saying he be going up here with all these people and shit. He trying to get at you. Like, we'll go up there with you, bro. We make sure you straight. But I don't want my people in no like goofy You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to.
I don't even think that's serious.
It's not for sure. It's not for sure.
That's why I think people merge and not even just saying you. I just like it's a million situations and they can point at there where people just merge reality with social media. Like I said, I don't unless you just into it with a motherfucker you know it's beef, like it's a rival. Man, I'm not taking no threats nobody on the internet. Man, I'm not taking that personal, bro. I'm not getting out of my body. Just, all right, do it. It's as simple as that because you got to understand, like, even for it's just content. Like, I think he doing content with you because, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, if it's like a real threat, like, that's to get it locked up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm cool with the content, though. I'm cool with the content, but it's like, okay, like y'all had a discussion up here last night, like, what's your line and shit? It's like, let's just keep it content. Shoot on me. Say whatever you want to say. The threats and shit, bro, especially where it's like, come on. I'm not gonna.
Exactly. His point being that content is one thing. Keep it content then. But when you start threatening me, that's not content. Stop saying it's all just content. It was just a media. No. If y'all think that shit is content, as I've said, 2026, somebody's shit gonna be split wide open. Not understanding the difference between content and real life. You start threatening this man that's not content. I didn't take it as content. Don't threaten me and then come back and make another video say it was just content. It might be too late for you, buddy. Because I'm taking every threat serious on the internet or not, bro. Don't threaten me and then say it was content. It's not content. It's real life. Once you start with that shit, get out of here.
Everything I want to say on camera type shit, but it's like,
look, I'll tell you, like, one thing about it, I ain't gonna tell her, I can't tell her, I ain't gonna tell another human being how to mourn or how to handle disrespect. So, you know, your line is your line. You
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Bunchy, to your point though, you think that's wrong? Like, would you not tell your homie, like, if you feel like, yo, you unequipped for whatever it is that you about to get into?
See, so now
give him a fair warning?
Now I'm hearing two different things. And saying, I mean, it's just content. He don't think it's that serious. Yeah. Even though, like, you know what I'm saying, if that was still.
Just my opinion. Like, I don't think it's serious. And like him calling in that scenario because they really don't have no beef.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm just
no problem.
I'm just answering him, and then you saying something completely opposite. Like you saying basically he should have just stayed quiet and not really rebutted him because Pooh. That's what I'm saying. Y'all said two different things, and Pooh basically saying, you know what I'm saying, he telling him to just kick back because, you know, knife fight, gunfight type scenario and all that, but
to be clear though, look, I'm saying kick back from anything that's going to turn it outside of you just defending yourself as a man. You feel me? You defending yourself as a man and saying, bro, you calling in saying that I said something that I didn't say. That's what Ricky was doing. The simple thing that the only time that I commented was the comment with the swim with the shark. I'm like, bro, that's damn near like jumping into it now. You getting a little. It's starting to go out of the realms of just podcasting when you start saying shit like that, especially if it say, yo, the nigga approach you with some aggressive shit. And once again, I ain't telling Ricky not to be a man, bro. Like, if that's how you want to respond, nigga, go ahead, by all.
For sure, you telling them not to be a man. So that's out of the realm of podcasting, saying I swim with the sharks. But Wack calling in saying he's gonna beat this man, have his young homies beat this man. Shit gonna get weird for him. That's not out of the context. That's not out of the realm of podcasting. Wack saying that he's a shark and he gonna get the sharks on him. That's how the comment even came about. That Ricky made saying I swim with the sharks. Because Wack is the one that offered that up to begin with. So him just saying, making that one comment, so everything was cool. You want us to believe that you believe everything was cool with Ricky responding and defending himself as he should as a man, but only when he said, I swim with the sharks. He just went out of the realm of podcasting. Then that's what did it. That's why Wack is ready to just crush him. And that's when you couldn't have his back no more, because now you on your own, because you just, now you digging it deeper. Bro, if you my homeboy, get your ass away from me. I'm going to make sure you ain't never going to be around me again. I'm not sitting next to you doing nothing. Bro, you can't come around me. You worried about Wack? I'm no motherfucker you should have been worried about. You can't come around me no more. This bullshit out of here, man.
means respond like that. I'm just telling you once again, nigga, like response. You jumping into a different lane.
And then, okay, peep this like, though, Pooh. Like why?
For the record, I don't know where this dude is from. Like I said, I don't even know his name. He might have a big old problem with me now. Might be a big old Hoover killer and all that. That I'm saying what I'm saying, but I don't know. He might be from Hoover. I wouldn't give a damn where he was from. I don't care. Get away from me. Man, fuck out of here.
Am I the person jumping in a different lane when another man is on the phone telling me, oh, I'm about to feed the wolves, I'm going to throw you to the sharks and all this other shit. They getting bored, you feel me? Oh, I know that you're going to sue me, but I'm going to make sure somebody do something to your ass. Like, how am I the person that's jumping into it when it's like I said, like, this is the 7th, 8th threat, my nigga. Like, all the shooters, I never said nothing about it. Like, oh, Wack said, oh, I'm poor. Oh, my God. No, nigga, I let that shit
The only thing I was pointing out was when he rebutted, you and Suspect was kind of like, oh, why you said, like, damn, he ain't supposed to defend himself and say nothing?
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm pointing out.
Niggas ain't say nothing, bro, until he said to swim with the sharks.
That was a good rebuttal. That was witty. That was like on some battle rap shit.
You biasing this.
After the nigga said, I'm going to feed you to the sharks. After he said, I'm going to feed you to like.
Right, so look, I gave the
no, I'm not biasing this.
I said that though. I said from the start. Wack said to you that you're gonna swim with the sharks. Now, once again, bro, once I call down the middle, whether I have a side that I agree with or not, right? And what this is what I look at this situation when I analyze it, I say, okay, Wack called in with an agenda, right? Wack had a specific agenda. Ricky did everything right by defending himself. Feel me? Don't let him tell you said something you ain't say. Wack then also, in my eyes, in that situation, I'm not really necessarily getting a W here because I know like I can't go back and forth with this dude on this because I know he didn't actually say the thing I'm mad at him about, right? You was agreeing with him. You feel me? So he went to another lane, which was nigga to swim with the sharks. You feel me? And people do that shit a lot, bro. Like sometimes when I can't win, not me personally, but sometimes when people can't win with you intellectually, it might go to there. You feel me? And at the end of the day, I'm just identifying, bro, it's two different lanes there. If you stay in the one where it's just like with Moose, man, Moose was like, bro, let's just pod. You feel me?
Right.
But then when the shit happened when Tay was like kept going, he was like, all right, then, bro, we going.
This what I got.
You feel me? We gotta take it. And once again, I ain't saying that he wrong. And I ain't say that he wrong, right?
Just probably think
this motherfucker pop up. This dude. Man. All right, man. There you have it, man. They had the conversation about whether or not Jefe should have taken up for Ricky or not during that Wack 100 fiasco. That's their take on it. I have my take on it. You know, I do believe someone should have said something. Particularly if Ricky did not make the comment and someone else there did, and they know it, whoever it was, then that individual should have spoke up. That's it, man. And this other guy making all these excuses. What is this man supposed to do? Let Wack 100 just bully him like that? These dudes crazy, man. I don't know where these dudes from. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Yeah, stay safe and stay free, people. Obviously, you know, I'm pushing. I'm finna get to some content now. I gotta push. Reactionary Politics, go subscribe. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Thank you all for your support once again. Stay free.